Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I use Canva to make some personalized photocard templates. So, one of the useful things that you can always have for yourself collecting is having templates of the photocards you need. And I like making my own, especially when I'm starting to have more specific photocards that I'm looking for, and I don't need those huge photocard templates that have every single album card or every single card of an idol or a group, and I'm just trying to simplify and cut down, make it more readable for myself. Basically, I have two types of templates. I have templates that are comeback specific, but I'll talk about those in a second part of this video, and then I have templates that are specific to an idol, so I'll get into those first. As you can see, I actually have two styles for them right here. So this was like just an old one where I was trying to do something different with the top and everything and trying to make it cute, but I got tired of that, so then I just simplified it even more, and I'm trying to make all of my templates uniform and have the same fonts and just the same style as this one basically right here. So that's what I'm going to be showing you first, and then I'll get into how I make comeback specific templates. So first I select the size, and I just select Instagram story for the size, since I put all of my wish lists in my Instagram stories. And then I'm going to start with all the different elements. You can see the ones that I have recently used and what I like to do in general. But basically, the first element that is essential, I'm going to pick it in frames. And it is this rectangular frame that is basically like a photocard, and it matches kind of most photocard sizes and ratios, and it has rounded corners. So here you can see me just adjust the size, and I'm just gonna copy and paste it twice, and then just put it so you can see the lines, right? This indicates that it is all aligned together, and this just helps me as a basis just to keep having the same distance between all of my elements. And then this round frame I just like to use, I think a lot of people have started doing those little Instagram kind of layouts, and it has the round icon, and I really like that, so I'm trying to use that in all of my things now. And I'm also going to be adding text, obviously, as you can see on this side over there, and I select the font that I like using nowadays as this Montserrat semi-bold. And then I kind of just try to adjust it, following still the guidelines from Canva, and I don't always follow those lines, but I find it useful, usually just as a stepping stone, because it just is more reliable than your eyes. And then I see if I like it, if I like here, I think that the spacing looks nice, so that's what I did. And then to add pictures, actually really easy. You just have to copy an image and you just paste it, and then it just pastes itself just very easily, and then you can drag it into the frame and then adjust it, if you want to put it more up, more down, bigger, whatever, more zoomed in. And then you can also go in uploads, and you can see all the images that I was trying to put in, and then my laptop decided to crash. But you can also upload media directly from your computer, Facebook, Google Drive, Instagram, or Dropbox, and it just makes it really easy if you already have the photos. Finding clear pictures or scans of photocards is honestly half the battle of making your own templates. And it can be hard. For these, it was really easy because these are, easy photocards to find. So for these, I just honestly typed in like the name of the photocards and it just popped up on Google. As you can see, for the teenage PC, I just had to resize it a little bit and drag it around, move it a bit. But then for other photocards, sometimes a good place to look on is Twitter. I think that further along the video I show it. And then if all fails, I go on Mercury Japan and try to find a good picture on there. But I will also be adding some more text just to put the name of the photocards. I mean, there's usually a lot of time I remember what the photocards are called, but it's always good to have them on for yourself. But also if you just put it up on Instagram, like sometimes people don't always know, but they want to trade and they can just say the name and it's just easy and there's no confusion and everyone knows what to call what, right? And I feel like putting the text for that is what I find the most difficult, just because I'm like, I never know what spacing I like the best. But then I usually just do a lot of copy and paste, and then just to keep the same size, and so I don't have to just like recreate something every time. And still, once again, follow the Canva lines to make sure that everything is aligned, as you can see here. And I tried to put it in the middle of the photocard. Here we go. Then the same for your choice photocard. I don't know what's doing here. Hello. But it's honestly pretty easy. And then now I'm just playing around with the sizing and the distances that I like between things. And you can see I'm copy and pasting things because I'm lazy, and also it really does help keeping a consistent spacing between things and just making it more uniform overall. Just dragging in those node photocard images in there. And then I decided I like this spacing better, just to have things a bit different because it's the same album. So I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, just playing around with things and adding my username. Then I decided that I found the whole thing a little plain and I wanted to just add a frame. I'm not actually really happy with the frame I picked, but I do think that I will go back and change it. But this is why you can find all the different frames in lines and shapes. And as you can see, you can just play around with those as well and add a little something to your templates. And this template is done, so I'll switch to making a comeback specific template. So once again, I select Instagram story for this size, but you can pick anything that works for you. And I'm making a template for attacca fansign photocards because they have so many, and I don't want all of the lucky draws, all the pops, all the fansign PCs. So that's why I'm going to be selective and making a template for myself. And basically, to use the typography of the specific comeback or the aesthetic of a specific comeback, I just look up like what the official like things were, like when they announced album details and stuff like that, or comeback schedules, and I just paste that into Canva, crop out what I don't need, play around with it to make it a good size, and that's usually my header for the template, and it works well for me. Sometimes I paste it on the top and on the bottom, or like turn it around on the sides to try and be a little fancy sometimes. That works really well actually for TXT stuff. For freeze, it worked so nicely on the sides, but yeah, that's just as simple as it is. And then to have everything match, I just changed the color of the background to what the color of the header that I picked is, and yeah, that's my base for my comeback specific template. And then same as for the other template, I just add all of the elements. Here I did the 3 frames in a row thing again, just to have it all evenly spaced and centered. And I roughly knew the number of photocards I would have on this template, so it was easier to plan out. Once that was done, I went on the hunt to find pictures to put in the template. So as you can see, I just literally went on Macro Japan for this Wuju round B or C. I think it's round C photocard, because these are the type of photocards that are harder to just find on a Google search, and when I can, I also try to find them on Twitter, and this actually worked out for me for Mingyu. But Minghao's E and F photocards hadn't been revealed at the time, just people hadn't posted a picture of it yet, so you'll see me later on just add the blurred out preview still. But yeah, here I found Mingyu's photocards and it just worked out really nicely. And this one was just slightly more annoying to resize, just because the size is so much bigger than what the size of the template is. But you know, we deal with it and get those blurry previews in. But as soon as I can find the good pictures for them, I will put those in instead of this, which is an advantage of Canva and making your templates, is that once new things drop, you can replace pictures really easily, right? For some reason, resizing this specific text was really annoying, but I don't know why. But I also forgot that how the alphabet worked for a second here, but we got there eventually. And after finalizing a few details, here is my completed attacca fansign photocard template. As you can see, everything is really easy. I'm doing very simple things. I'm not trying to win any sort of graphic design competition, but it's really helpful for me to have my own templates and so I can see everything more clearly. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, please do leave a like and subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. And I can't wait for any future videos, including those photocards in a haul and in my binders, hopefully very soon. But thank you so much for watching. Bye!